You are back. Are you satisfied?
Your masters are deranged. Why pursue the myth coined by some crooked mind ages ago?
Kyra did not tell you everything, mayhap?
There is not much to tell. I have heard this fable from my parents many times. I know we had some kind of relic in the family long time ago, but we no longer have it.
Do you know what the relic was?
One of the spoils of war, a temple emblem. No sane person believes it.
I am sure that you know more. However, I shall remind you of a few things. After the war, your family left the East, like most did. They came to the abandoned city on the plain.
To Catalan, I know, but they did not remain there.
Your ancestors were people of great import, but they did everything in their power to be taken for peasants. Strange, isn't it?
If you say so.
According to the legend, there were few humans among those who banished Aziraal after the war. His banishment was of great import, but no one knows where he was banished to and where he is buried. However, your family obtained a rare relic from the war. It was kept in your family for several decades until they decided to break it into pieces and take them away. And once again, we have a mystery as to why.
This is all meaningless.
The relic was the key to Aziraal's tomb, and you know of it. Your parents must have told you that.
What if I have heard this before? It is only a legend. Only the Orcs believe that Aziraal sleeps somewhere and awaits his return.
Whatever you think, Reist wants you to bring him the relic and open the tomb.
I told you I have no idea where to look for the relic.
Aye, but we know where it is.
This is difficult to believe. Why then do you not go and get it for yourself?
There is still the problem with the curse. Your parents must have told you about it.
I do not remember. I did not listen too well when they spoke of this legend.
The relic was to be destroyed, but then someone decided to put a curse on it instead. And only descendants of your family line are immune to this curse.
Ye gods! Now I understand. My sister said no, and you had to turn to me. However, even if I work for Reist and do that which he wishes, I cannot know whether they will kill Kyra and myself when they have what they want.
Aye, they will not spare you. True.
Your honesty is small comfort.
I know how Kyra can be saved. We must convince Reist to release her before the opening ritual is over. And I know that it can be done.
How then? I have nothing with which I can negotiate.
You are wrong. Mayhap you can be replaced, but for Reist, the relic is invaluable.
Indeed. Reist would not be happy if it were destroyed before he could use it.
The alloys used are of dwarven technology. Human forges normally cannot produce enough heat to work with the metal.
Except for the furnace in Qudinar.
Indeed.
I believe I would very much like to wipe the smirk from Reist's face with his own blood.
What is your plan?
Work for him to allay his suspicions. Where can I find him?
Are you sure?
As sure as I ever was.
He awaits you in the place you met him before. But remember that the life of your sister is at stake.
You do not need to remind me. How dark.
Methinks you care little for your sister when I think on the time you have taken to return here.
No talk, knave. What would you have me do?
Indeed. So, Gandhar must have told you what we want.
Forsooth, he did not explain it very clearly. You tell me.
We want you to bring us the relic that once belonged to your family.
And that is all, then?
We demand that you also perform the ritual associated with the relic.
Summon Aziraal's tomb? How do I know you will not kill my sister and myself when I have done this?
That is a risk you must take.
Then I have another suggestion.
You are in no position to dictate any terms.
You need me. None of you can even touch the relic. You need me.
You forget your sister.
Nay, I do not. But I shall do what you want, on one condition.
Name it.
The ritual must be performed in Kudinar.
Ah, the mercenary has a brain. He thinks to destroy the relic in the furnace.
I could make a candle with the wax in your ears, Reist. I said I will perform the ritual for you, but I shall not complete the ceremony until you free Kyra. Now do you understand?
I agree. But if you try to cheat us, your sister will die.
I know what I must do.
Very well, then. I shall leave you with Gandhar. When you are ready, come to Kundahar. We shall await you there.
Rice did not jump for joy when he heard your terms, mercenary.
Aye, but he had to accept them. Pray tell me, why do you work for that man?
I pledged my allegiance to Rice 1 year ago.
When you help me, does this not break your pledge?
Do not ever misunderstand me. I will see to it that the ritual is completed. I shall not hesitate to kill you if you cheat me. All I wish to do is to save Kyra.
You are a strange one. Why did you join Reist in the first place?
I always work for someone. You as well? You are a mercenary?
Forsooth. So what do you know of this relic?
There are 5 parts. The location of 2 of them is known to me. You must ask someone the whereabouts of the remaining 3.
Of whom do you speak?
They call him Ho. He works for Reist, as I do. But he does not know what all this means, nor does he understand any of the consequences. One part, the metal frame, was kept in the Tarbakin treasury, but it is no longer in the city. Do you know the story of the Karga clan? The king's edict forced them to hand over their rule in Talmont to the House of Skeldon.
I know that Lord Skeldon comes from the south, near Catalan.
Verily. Ultar Karga rebelled shortly after the takeover. He never surrendered the valuables in the treasury.
Where can I find this Ultar?
There are 2 ways. You could join Lord Skeldon, who would dearly love to destroy Ultar. Or you could try to infiltrate the ranks of the Karga clan.
Very well. And the second piece of the relic?
It was in the hands of the late King Satrius. It was probably buried with him. However, the trail ends in the village of Windbreak, to the west of Catalan. You should start your search there.
And the whereabouts of the last 3 parts are known to whom?
I told you, Ho. Do not expect much wisdom from him. But his knowledge of legends and myths is itself legend.
To where should I take the relic when it is whole again?
We will meet outside Kudinar. I will await you there.
Very well. I am grateful for your help in this matter.
I do this only for your sister. May good fortune accompany you. Methinks you will need it.
At last. Oh, I have waited long for you, brother.
Kyra, tell me how they treat you. I could not get here sooner. I had much to do.
They do not ask questions anymore. It is as if they wait for something.
Hear me, Kyra. I had to agree to do what they want of me, but do not fear. I have a plan.
No, please. The relic should never be used again.
I will not finish the ritual, I swear. But tell Gandohar nothing. He is mayhap useful for the moment, but later, he is not to be trusted.
That scared me so much. I thought you would use the relic. Is this not a risk for you, to fool them so?
There is no risk. I do not believe the legend, but I would destroy that relic for your sake. We must let them think that all is well, and strike when they least expect it.
It is not a legend. Our family kept the secret of the relic for 300 years. It is all true.
Why then did they give it away without telling us?
They told me. You never wanted to listen.
You know what I think of that? Our parents continually spoke of the glorious history and honor of our family, and we lived like the poorest peasants.
Forsooth, brother. They were not without blame, but the legend is true. The relic was used to entomb Aziraal, and it can be used to open the seal.
Kyra, let the past sleep. We should not bicker. The relic is of no import to me. You are, and I will do what I must to free you.
Aye, 'tis well. But you must be careful.
I must leave. The time runs away from me, and I have much before me. Can we meet again?
There is a strong node south of the Gone, but the Orcs are surely already there. Nevertheless, I shall await you there.
Be strong, sister. All will be well, and Reist will pay for all he has done to you.
I could always rely on my brother. May the gods bless your path.
You smell different than I expected. Much different.
You must be Ho. Gandohar sends me.
Gandohar. Another curiosity. Did you notice his smell?
I do not care how he smells.
Verily, verily. He told me who you are. It does explain the smell, to some extent.
Aye, old one. Pray, tell me, where can I find the relic?
The relic? You should know better than I. 'Twas your family who sold it.
It was not sold.
Verily, verily, you only exchanged the power for a handful of corn.
You waste my time, old man. I must make haste.
Is a man not permitted to wonder at anything nowadays? I only wondered that the relic was far too powerful to part with. But it was parted in the end. Curious, is it not?
Is it?
Pity, pity. Not very talkative, is he, However, as you wish. The frame was last seen in Tarbakin, but...
I know that Ultar Karga has the frame. Tell me about the relic stones.
They are cursed. The first was buried somewhere in the Barrows, but the old king was madly secretive in his last days. Verily, I do not envy anyone the task of finding his tomb. The second one is displayed on public view, so to speak. I hear that they keep it on the altar in a temple.
A simple task, methinks.
And if the temple is in Gorgama?
Oh, I see. The orcs may indeed cause problems.
The remaining 2 relic stones were difficult to find, but I found them. Hold, can you smell that?
Nay.
I was sure... 'tis nothing. Where was I? The relic stones. The third one is in the underground halls of Yatolan.
You mean in Ashos?
Verily, and the fourth one will be most difficult. There is a dragon in the Drakar Desert. I have only heard rumors, but it is better if you go yourself, and...
I take it that this is a very large dragon?
I believe so. He eats stone, I hear. Will you eat with me?
I am not hungry.
If you stayed, I might tell you what I think of the smell of Gandohar.
I must make haste. Pray, tell me all you know of the relic.
The relic. I know better stories. Should I tell you one, perchance? Even if I were able, I would not tell you.
Why do you fear him?
Fear who? Reist? You understand nothing. There are other forces compared to which Reist's power seems like that of an ant. I do not envy you, youngster.
I can make you speak, old one.
What can you do? Kill me? Ha! I was ready for death long before I started to work for Reist. You mean, do I believe in a link between you, the relic, and the god of war? Let us wait until you have done what Reist wishes. There is a written record of the Scapulari, one of the first, about the mythical birthplace of the gods. There, the gods were granted powers, but only a few are bestowed with the ability to breed creatures that have souls.
What has this to do with Aziraal?
Not everyone believes that he wanted to rule the world. There is another legend, much vaunted by the Orcs, which says that Aziraal wanted to lead the world to eternal life.
These orcs, do they also have souls?
Ask the gods.
Hold! Do not move!
I wish to speak with your chief.
How do you know he is here?
I have no idea. I hope he is.
Go and speak with Kahal. I will not open this door without a clear order from Kahal. Understand, eh?
I wish I had more men like you. Your loyalty to the clan is more than we expect even from clan members. Why do you do this?
I must speak with Ultar Karga.
He also wishes to speak with you. I believe that my father is indeed impressed with your loyalty and skill.
Where can I find him?
In his house. The guard will let you in.
You have my thanks.
One thing before you go. I know my father, and 'tis certain that he will ask you to carry out a task for us. Say you need time. Then come to me and hear my proposal.
Do you have a plan, mayhap?
Nay, not now. My father awaits you.
We all know what you do for the clan. 'Tis greatly appreciated, too. Kahal told me to let you in.
Is your chief home?
Go and find out for yourself, friend.
Ka told me of you. Is it true?
What did Kahal say?
That we can trust you?
If you did not know the answer to this, you would not permit me to be here.
Indeed, forgive me. 'Tis hard for me to put my clan's future into a stranger's hands. However, mayhap this is what we need. New blood.
How can I help you?
Arrange matters so that King Emrys once again thinks kindly of the clan, and drive away the House of Skeleton from Talmont. A dream. 2 dreams.
Do you believe I could do that which you could not, for many years?
The part with the king is feasible. We have long collected evidence that the House of Skeleton plots against him. King Emrys knew that something bad was afoot in Talmont, but we needed evidence which could not be denied.
Aye, and you found it.
Indeed. Abrat's men discovered a gold mine, but the house forgot to tell the king. A serious matter, especially in times of war. And why? The king cannot stop the orcs. Money is short and the people outside Catalan are angry. Just a few rumors and a strong leader would ignite a rebellion.
He will not be a happy man when he hears the tidings. But you still need the proof.
We cannot prove that. But this information led us to something even more serious. You know Sanu Moon, the administrator of the excavation?
Aye, well.
It seems that Sanu not only manages paperwork and discipline, Net Taros has been seen there. And you know him.
Net Tanos? A name I do not know.
A former apprentice in the Royal Mint. Presumed dead 5 years ago.
Ah, you speak of forgery.
Aye, and we need real proof of this. Something to leave Emrys with no doubt who's loyal to him and who's a traitor.
Real proof, aye, but what?
Notes, coins, plans, anything. Sana would never trust any skeleton with this. It all must be in his house in the excavations.
Think on this, an attack on the excavations and take what you want, by force.
Aye, the death of Everett Skeleton would disorganize the house, but would not change anything in the royal court, I fear. And I will not only punish Everett and the house, but also condemn those counselors who have sucked the goodness out of our land. And mercenary, should you succeed, you may choose whatever you wish from the clan treasury.
A truly noble reward, Master Karga.
I am concerned with the future of my clan. You cannot put a price on freedom. May you travel safely.
He wishes to do this in accordance with law. Am I right?
Your father is a man of honor.
He should respect the honor of the entire clan, and that demands blood. Did you see his face? Sometimes I think they took his daring and cleverness when they put out his eye.
You underestimate your father. He did not stutter, and he knew what he wanted.
In order to be reborn, the clan Karga needs the blood of our enemies. If you have a chance to kill Ebrat Skeldon, pray do it. I will reward you well, very well.
What of your father's plans?
Aye. We need evidence to discredit the Skeldons before we return to Tarbakin. But our hand must strike Ebrat first, not that of the king. 'Tis a matter of honor.